State testing, it's something kids face each and every year, but one researcher believes the results don't accurately portray what your child knows.
KFDM's Justin Hinton is with us in studio to explain one researcher's concern with what he thinks state testing has led some parents to believe. Justin?
Greg, from testing kids at grade level several years behind to considering 30, 40, and 50% passing scores, George Scott says state testing is not telling you as a parent what your children can do and what they know compared to their peers. He says those problems stem from the Texas Education Agency and started with the desegregation of schools and the legislation that followed.
What people need to understand is that accountability testing exists for a primary reason, and that is to prove that the state of Texas has met its moral constitutional burden to minority group children. My thesis is that it has used accountability testing to pretend that it has met that burden and that it has not done so. And that continues through today.
That was the message George Scott hammered home at tonight's meeting. At several points, he said he was not there to, quote, tear apart nor absolve the Beaumont School District, nor any district for that matter. Instead, he was asked to use the BISD as a symptom of what he considers the larger problem, that being the misuse of accountability testing, where he says it tests children on levels several grades behind to achieve the desired results, what he considered the TAS era of testing, and also that it reduces the passing standards, to him the TAX and STAR era. He says with the purpose of reducing the academic equity gap between whites and minorities and ultimately hurting all children.
The engineer of this train is the Texas Education Agency and the state of Texas. School districts' role, I believe, is that they have not been forceful enough in communicating to their parents and to their constituents some of the nonsense that the state of Texas has imposed upon them. But make no mistake about this. This train of deception has been driven by the Texas Education Agency for over 2 decades.
So where do school districts come in? He says, quote, districts have limited authority. I wish they would use every ounce of authority to fight back. He also wants parents to fight back, to urge the district to demand the data and put it into a better perspective so that change can come. Reporting live in the studio, Justin Hinton, 6 News Tonight.